to the channel, guys. Welcome to I Think Chelsea, and today we are trying out Epoch Cam, guys. So let me know if the quality is good. So we move on. So today we'll be looking at Raheem Sterling to Chelsea, updates on that story, and we seem like we'll be having our first signing being Raphinia from Leeds, as Leeds have agreed a price with Chelsea. We'll be looking at that, and also we'll be looking into the Ousmane Dembele story to some extent. So let's get it started. Let's move. Alright, guys, so Chelsea's on the verge of signing our first signing of the summer, and his name is Raphinia from Leeds. Leeds have accepted a £55 million upfront price for Raphinia with $5 to $10 million in add-ons. So the total price could be 60 to 65 million pounds. And the weird thing about this signing has come from left field. Although earlier this week we heard that Todd Bowley had met with Leeds, but there was no mention of a deal being agreed or close to being agreed any at all. So this coming out yesterday now, just out of nowhere, that we have agreed a fee for Raphinia is so surprising. And it's not something we are used to, because we are used to low balling and then we move up if we so decide, and then we basically force situations or take advantage of situations that other clubs might be going through. And one major example of this is the bid that we put in earlier for Raheem Sterling of £25 million, which I spoke about in the previous video, which I blatantly said I don't think this will happen, and it has proven to be so, because that bid was made by the old regime, and as you know, that old regime now is gone. So, well, they'll be leaving at the end of the month, but they are still gone. But I digress. So we now going in, putting $55 million on the table, getting the deal accepted so quickly has stunned us as fans. It has stunned everybody, and most importantly, it has stunned Arsenal. Arsenal had two bids for the player rejected. Yesterday, when they found out about Chelsea's bid, they tried to come in again and bid again to try and get the player. That bid was also rejected. Barcelona yesterday as well tried to come in and sign the player again for 35 million, which is 20 million less than what we were willing to pay, or still willing to pay. And that was also rejected. So yeah, all we have to do now is agree terms with Raphinia, and here's where the story takes a turn. Gerard Moreno came out today stating that Barcelona is trying to sign Raphinia through their agent Deco, who is also a legend for Barcelona. And based on what he's saying in the article, this might be a major opportunity or a chance for Barcelona to sneak in and steal Raphinia away from us. But here's where I put on my thinking cap. Here's my theory. Barcelona is broke. They have no money, even though they are waiting on some cash injections to come through. It doesn't come down like that. They have to get players out. They have to sell players, although they're going to sell Frankie de Jong. They're only able to spend 25% of that amount of money that they are going to sell him for, and that is £56 million. That isn't a lot of money. That cannot purchase Raphinia. That cannot purchase Lewandowski. And they have to get Christensen registered. They have to get Frank Kessie registered. They have to purchase a right back as well. So they have a lot to do. So I'm not so sure that Barcelona will be able to pull this deal off for £55 million. They would have to go higher than that to get Raphinia. They have to go way higher than that, or offer some players which Leeds would want, or players that Leeds cannot say no to, which I'm not sure how many players in Barcelona's squad right now that are on the shopping list or on the sales list that Leeds would want or can afford, as a matter of fact. So that's a major sticking point. So I believe we will get this deal sorted out, and we will get this thing sorted out pretty quickly, because it seems like the new regime is moving really fast. They are no nonsense. They see a player, they want a player, they bid for a player, they get the player, So now all they have to do is agree personal terms. So let's see how long that takes. I hope this finishes by next week. And Arsenal is in the mud again. You guys aren't good at transfer. You guys aren't good on the field. You guys aren't good in the boardroom. You guys are in the mud once again. And now you're going to be in the mud even more because Manchester United is also after one of your guys' signings. So, best of luck to you guys, Arsenal. Best of luck. So, all fun and joke aside though, Rapinia's first choice is Barcelona and his second choice is Chelsea. So, there could be a chance that Raphinia moves to Barcelona. But I don't see it right now due to the financial issues that Barcelona find themselves in and how far the deal has progressed with Chelsea and Leeds United so far. So, me personally don't see this deal happening for Barcelona. But this is football. Anything can happen at all. Anything. Because we have seen where Tottenham had Willian on the medical table ready for him to sign, and we basically got him from Tottenham. So anything is possible. The same thing happened with Bartley. We had Bartley on the medical table doing his medical, but then the deal fell through for whatever reason it was. So this is football and anything can happen. So we have to keep our eyes open for twists and turns. And we move on. So the next story is about Raheem Sterling, the 27-year-old Manchester City winger / false nine. And this is a really touchy topic for me because I did not see this happening any at all. I didn't see Raheem Sterling as a option for Chelsea. But in my head, I knew that he wanted to leave Manchester City because he wanted to become the man. He wanted to become the major player for a team that depends on him. And he wasn't getting that at Manchester City, so I knew he wanted to leave. I knew he wanted a pay rise and all of that. So in my head, I basically said that Chelsea would be the only other option for Raheem Sterling to achieve what he's achieving at Manchester City and earning a huge amount of money. So in my head, I thought Chelsea would have been a perfect option for him, given that he can't go back to Liverpool. He can't go to Everton, although Everton is not a Champions League team. Tottenham doesn't suit him because they can't afford his wages. Arsenal might give him the wages, but still will be winning trophies and any of that. So in my head, Chelsea would have been the perfect option for him. So it has come to pass that Chelsea is actually interested in Raheem Sterling, and we are pushing for a move for Raheem Sterling. Thomas Tuchel has had contact with the player already, and there has been positive reactions coming from that conversation or meeting, whatever it may be. And basically, this signing is on. It is speculated that this signing will be our second signing after Raphinia, and for a good price at that, because the fee is rumored to be between £35 million plus add-on up to 50 to 60 million pounds. So those price frames are good for Chelsea, and I believe that Todd Bowley will get this sorted. It was also mentioned that Todd Bowley had already made contact with Manchester City, so negotiations have started for the player and other players as well. And I think Raheem Sterling will be a Chelsea player within the next 2 weeks, coming back for pre-season and all that. I know a lot of persons might scoff at this signing, but he is a proven winger in the Premier League. He has the third most goals for Pep Guardiola in his entire career, and we know that Pep Guardiola has managed legends of this game, including Lewandowski and all those players. So the three players that achieved this for him is Lewandowski, or four players: Lewandowski, Raheem Sterling, and Lionel Messi and Kun Aguero. So these are the only players that have scored 100 goals for Pep Guardiola, and so you can see he's a major cog in the machinery for Pep Guardiola. But the thing is with Pep is that he's not afraid to let people go. He's not afraid to sell anybody. If you want to go for Pep, if you want to go, you go. He doesn't care how many goals you score for him. He doesn't care how integral you are for him. He will let you go if you are disgruntled. And Raheem Sterling is the highest. Basically, he played the most minutes for Pep Guardiola in his Manchester City reign. But the thing is, he doesn't start a lot of games, especially the last 18 months. And he has been the major goal scorer for Manchester City, apart from Kun Aguero, in Pep Guardiola's reign thus far at Manchester City. So if he's such a major cog in the machinery, he might come alive for Chelsea when he feels at home. Because do remember, although he's a Jamaican born, he grew up in London. So basically he's returning back home to London. He's returning to play with players that respect him. Players like Hudson-Odoi, Reece James and Mount, who have publicly stated their admiration for Raheem Sterling. I'm looking forward for this deal to be concluded as soon as the next 14 days. And I am hoping that Raheem Sterling plays a major role, or even Hazard replacement, the player who we can rely on to score us the big goals. So let's move forward, Raheem Sterling. Alright guys, so that's that on the Raheem Sterling story and the Raphinia story. Let me know if you guys like the signing of Raheem Sterling and Raphinia down below in the comment section. Or do you guys think we should have signed Dembele or some other winger, or we should keep what we got? Just let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. So thank you guys for the comments, the likes, the shares, and we have been doing really well. I appreciate it. And yeah man, we hope to grow further and further and further and further and further. And I would like to express my appreciation as much as I possibly can. I appreciate it so much, and we hope to get some more videos done soon. So don't worry guys, I'll be your plug for Chelsea news and football news. So I'm looking forward to see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys.